Hi guys, Blake from footboots.co.uk, and today we're doing a 2017 version of what to take to football. We're getting into firm ground boots, soft ground boots, and my training boots, as well as training accessories and clothes. So let's get straight into it. So the first boot I'll talk about is a firm ground football boot. This is the boot I use the most. So this is the Puma EverPower 1.3 launch design. So this is firm ground. It's a very wide fitting option. I'm someone with very wide feet. It's perfect for me. It's got a very wide last, and previous EverPowers had the same last, and that's just a perfect boot for me. Overall, a synthetic boot, great wide fitting option for me. And on to the second boot. Now the second boot is another wide fitting option. It is the A16.1 Prime Knit. Now this is the Solar Yellow Speed of Light edition, launched for the Euros. I haven't worn this much. This is pretty much my AG boot. It's a firm ground AG boot. So you can wear it on firm ground surfaces and artificial ground surfaces. So this is what I'd be wearing on 3G artificial pitches. If I bring it closer, you can see those conical studs there. Perfect for firm ground artificial surfaces. The ideal AG boot is an actual AG boot, so maybe a Prime Knit and the AG sole plate, but I've gone for the firm ground artificial ground type on the A16.1 Prime Knit. Overall, Prime Knit upper, laces, that prime cut collar, a very comfortable synthetic boot. Again, it's knitted like the A16 Plus Pure Control. Overall, a very comfortable synthetic boot. Now we'll get on to my training boot. So what do I wear for trainings? It is the Adidas Gloro 15.1. So I'll bring it closer there. It's a very good value for money option, especially good for trainings. Now I don't wear the same boots for trainings. If it was a muddy training, I might wear a soft ground boot, but overall, for my firm ground trainings, I would wear a Gloro 15.1, traditional fold over tongue, but really it's all about the upper here. It's just got a K-leather forefoot, very comfortable, and yes, it's going to accommodate my wide feet perfectly. The sole plate is that same sprint frame design, very similar to something like an 11 Pro, but getting a comfortable boot for training is sometimes difficult to find. I'm just sticking with leather. This is why I go for the Gloro 15.1. So what do I wear in trainings? I wear true socks on my feet. It pretty much works with any football boot. It's really designed to sort of lock down your foot into the boot itself. Overall, it's really good for trainings. I just wear this short calf design, the thin ones. And yes, I do wear them for match days as well. So you've seen Matt's 5 pro tricks on how to wear socks. In that episode, he actually has a true sock. So you pretty much wear the true socks, have a black sock, put it on top and tape it together with the shin pad. Overall, true socks, someone like Suarez, Gareth Bale, prefers true socks over any other sock on the market. In terms of training shorts, nothing special here. I just got a standard Adidas training short. This is actually a Manchester United. This is my club, by the way, Manchester United shorts. Nothing special there. But pants wise, you may see me wearing these pants for tests and on our videos. These are really good for training. They're quite actually thick, so they're quite good for winter trainings. For summer trainings, maybe not. I'll probably stick with the shorts. But overall, for winter trainings, they're quite compressive. But these pants are great for trainings as well as test days. So in terms of accessories, what have I got in my kit bag? Now the first thing I have is this tri-slide. So this is all to do with blisters. I'm someone with very wide feet, as I mentioned countless times, but this is perfect for rubbing on the outside of your foot or on your heel just before you put your sock on, just to prevent any blisters for trainings as well as match days. Another thing that I have is K-tape. Now this is great for injuries around your ankle or your knee. I don't have any injuries at the moment, but this is what I used to have around my ankles just to provide a bit more support around the ankle region. And another thing I have is a standard Nike pump, so nothing special here. When I'm playing Sunday League, you've always got that ball which is not pumped up properly, so it's always good to have a Nike pump or Adidas pump, especially in your kit bag. So guys, stay tuned until the end of the video where I reveal my favorite boot of all time. It's a very old boot, but it's a perfect boot for me. So this in my hand is a collection of SG studs. Now the SG boots that I do wear, I did wear the Superfly 4. Now this is a Superfly 4. You've seen it in previous What to Take to Football videos, but this is a very comfortable boot for me. Yes, it's not the most wide fitting, but I've actually cut the collar, which does help to put the boot on, as well as make it slightly more wide fitting for me. Yes, I have a bit of toe space on the Superfly 4, but overall, this is pretty much the only sort of Superfly I can actually wear. I can't wear the Radiation Fair Superfly with the collar and the speed ribs. It's just too narrow for me, as well as the Vapor, but they cut Superfly with that fly knit. It's going to compress around my feet much better than a standard Tizen synthetic or any other synthetic you can see on the market. Overall, this is the only Superfly I've ever worn. It's great for soft ground surfaces. As you can see, it's still got that carbon fiber, and it's treated me pretty well. I've blacked out the boot. This was the Savage Beauty design. Overall, a pretty high performing Superfly on soft ground surfaces. So another boot I'm really willing to try is the Unburrow Medusa Pro in orange and black. So this is the latest color of the Medusa Pro. Pretty much perfect for orange and black colors. Overall, it's got leather on the forefoot and a synthetic on the back, a sort of synthetic mesh on the back, and the same sole plate you see on the Velocita. Yes, it's not the most wide fitting, but that leather on the forefoot is going to help my wide feet perfectly. I'm really anxious to try these boots in the coming weeks. Now on to the next firm ground boots which I'm going to wear is the Wayne Rooney 250 High Vim Finish 2 boots. Yes, I probably won't touch this boot until I've tried this boot. So yes, this is the Wayne Rooney Finish 2. Matt loves the finish, and I know he's not a big fan of this colourway. Wayne Rooney, Manchester United in England, it's a perfect boot for me really. This is the 9.5 UK and it fits me perfectly. I'm really anxious to try these boots, whether the upper is good, it's got conical studs, so potentially you can wear it on artificial ground surfaces. But overall, I really love the High Vim Finish boot which has that new upper. The original Finish 2 had that really stiff synthetic, but this has the brand new sort of first gen High Vim upper on its boot. And overall, flywire, no tongue design, conical stud system with a nylon chassis. Overall, a very lightweight, high performing synthetic boot which I'm really excited to try. Now before I reveal my favourite boot of all time, I'll just quickly do a wrap up of the boots that I'm currently wearing. So the Everpower 1.3 is the firm ground wide fitting option I wear the most. It's really comfortable for a synthetic boot. It's very lightweight as well. And another sort of artificial ground boot I wear, which is also firm ground, is the Ace 16.1 Primeknit, and again a stunning solar yellow colorway, very wide fitting and very comfortable. And onto soft ground, I do wear the Cut Superfly 4 a lot, but now I'm going to be really excited to try the Unburrow Medusa Pro. Again, as I mentioned earlier, it's not the best for wide feet, but overall with that leather on the forefoot, it should be alright. And the training boot which I love is the Adidas Glory 15.1. It's pretty much the same last to the Adidas Glory 16.1. I really want to try that Copper Glory 17.2 as well. It looks like a really comfortable value for money football boot, but overall with that leather on the forefoot, it's still quite high quality here and it's going to accommodate my wide feet perfectly. Perfect for trainings. And yes, the High Vim Finish 2 is another great boot I'm really excited to try. Very lightweight, it's very sort of barefoot with that rubberized textured upper on the Nike skin there, and flywire, a very high performing Nike boot. And yes, my favorite boot of all time was the Total 90 Laser 4, but this is a brand new colorway I found on eBay. It's very wide fitting. This is a 9.5 UK and it's a perfect boot for me. This boot itself was launched maybe over 3.5 to 4 years ago. The colorway itself is the original colorway, so this does not have ACC. This was the colorway launched before Nike brought out their all conditions control technology. Overall, it's got these fins, it's got this adaptive shield, a very striker's option. I'm a striker myself. Definitely don't wear this sole plate on artificial ground surfaces because it's a bladed stud system. I did have a previous Total 90 Laser 4, I did wear it on artificial grounds and that's probably why I destroyed them. It actually cracked on the sole plate, so don't do that. Definitely wear this on firm grounds. So that is my favorite boot of all time. It's a striker's boot. Wayne Rooney wore them himself and it's going to be great for wide feet. So that is my What to Take to Football 2017 version. If you like these boots, comment in the section below and vote on the poll card now with your favorite boot of my choice. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, we'll see you next time.